Hey, it's Chris from digitalstrategiccoach.com, and I have a really important thing that I would like to say to you right now is please ask yourself, is my website a billboard out in the desert? If you have basically a business card that is like a digital version of that, maybe you got it from, and I'm not knocking these companies, don't get me wrong, like GoDaddy or Wix or one of these do-it-yourself kind of websites, and it seems cool, seems like a nice service where that you can build your own website and put it up there on the internet. That's beautiful, but then what good is that doing you having a website and no one sees it? Because just because you have a website and it's pretty and it looks good and it's sparkling and it's got pretty colors on it and it looks like $1 million, that's fine and dandy, but that's kind of like the equivalent of having a billboard out in the desert. If you don't have any traffic going to it, there's no cars driving by that billboard, it's out in the desert, nobody sees it, it's pretty much useless. So what do you really need? You need a blog is really what you need, which is essentially a website, but it's a dynamic website, it's a living, breathing website, and ultimately, this is what gets cars to drive past that billboard that is out in the desert, so it's not just stranded, excuse me, I got a little dry throat from talking and making videos. But you create a machine over time, and this comes gradually where you build up and you make videos kind of like what I'm doing here. If you'll notice my blog, my website, it does a little bit of both where I tell you who I am, I tell you what I do, and I offer my services, but the majority of it you'll see is all these videos that I have on here, and that is for the purpose of snowballing this whole thing and building up my website so it becomes a huge resource of just video after video of me teaching you stuff and hoping that you find what I say to you valuable and you can actually use it and educating you, rather than just saying, okay, I'm just going to have a website with an About Me page, contact me, and then that's it. People are not, there's so many websites out there, people are not going to just magically find your website just because it's on the internet. That doesn't mean anything. You're competing with a billion other web presences and whoever else is in your space, your market, your other competitors in your field. So you have to make these blog articles and you have to disseminate them after you create them. Probably 50% of it is going to be creating, whether that would be just written articles or whether it's an audio podcast you can put up on your blog, or it's a video, kind of like what I'm doing with YouTube right now, putting these videos on this blog. 50% of it has to be that creation part of it. And then the other half you have to disseminate and tell people about what you have. That way you can get them to your home base. So, and you do a lot of that through social media. And the beauty of this is you just kind of chop it up. You take little golden nuggets and maybe you tweet them out or you put them on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. And you try to get your target audience where they are, and you try to bring them back onto your platform, because with social media, those are other platforms. Like Facebook, that's Zuckerberg's platform. He could shut that down tomorrow, change all the rules. He could do whatever he wants with it because it's his website. But if you have your own blog, that's your media property, that's your platform. You control what goes on. You are the dictator of the rules. And how you can get more people to your home base, your blog, is you can make a blog post and then you can put it up on Facebook. And this is kind of like the big thing now. This is like the hot flavor of the month, where you can drive advertising to that blog post on Facebook, because Facebook is sweet for targeting options and advertising. So you could find, the more you know about your customer, and if you haven't done this already, check out my customer avatar checklist on this blog that can help you. You drill down, you find out who your customer is, what their demographics are, their psychographics, and you get granular with finding out who they are as a person, and then you can craft something that can help that specific audience, and then you can buy ads to that in Facebook, because Facebook has all these different options, and then you can put your message, your little piece of educational content, you can put that out in front of that particular audience on Facebook because it's that targeted. And then the ultimate goal is for people to see that, and then it's like, hey, check this out. You want to read more of this, go over to my blog. It's on my website. And then so you get them off of Facebook and you get them onto your blog. Facebook doesn't really like that. They like to keep people on Facebook. But the moral of the story is you have to have your own platform, your own media property, and you don't want it out in a desert. So please stop creating your own stagnant digital versions of your business card and putting it up on cyberspace, because that is a waste of time. Sorry, I hate to call it how I see it, but you really should kind of look into other options. Now, if you want, now GoDaddy's great. I use GoDaddy, but I use them with a WordPress blog, and I use their hosting, and then I have it all set up where I create all of these awesome posts that I hope that you find very informative and helpful. And please let me know what your thoughts are on this. I value your feedback, and I want to continue to bring you more awesome information. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.